just in the middle of using that etching on the bolt heads a little bit, because regular paint just ain't gonna cut it for in these harsh conditions. And my other redneck ironing board, so I've got to address this there, the rust over this auger. So that's gotta ground that down to shiny, and then more etching primer, so on, so forth. The Canadiana right now is covered because I'm not even done doing that. I just gotta cover the top and some of the back. And here's the ugly part of it there that you don't see, but I show. I'm gonna, once this is all redone there, I will disc that there and give that a shot of whatever color. Charlie, if you're watching, this used to be on there. I just took it off the collar. Mine is in yellow over here. That's the bottom of the chute. That's the top part with the springs, holds onto it. It's not bad. I just gotta flap disc it and bring it down to the metal and then treat it. You can see how the epoxy is that's pretty hard. That you know, I'm telling you there, if you put that on there, a few coats of that on top of each other, wow. Yep. In here I had started the auger chamber, and it's well, it's got a base. I just gotta put a couple of more. It's hard to spray that and not have overspray, as you can see. Okay, rather difficult. So anyway, I'm gonna give it one more in the black and leave that harden, and then I'll come back with the Aryan orange, and then give that a once over. I've got a sand inside here, and bring that smooth, real smooth as I can get it. There's not much sanding to be done to that, but the outside's nice. I mean, considering, you know. So I figured, well, you know what? Why not? If it fits, I'm using it. So I'll give that a cleaning. I've got the cutting blade that goes under the deck on the clothesline. I brought that to bare metal, treated it, etching primer, and so forth. That part of the auger turning, yeah, my choocher. Didn't want to get that in a shot, but strawberry is what I'm using. Now this came out really nice, really nice. So we had plenty of time to I bring it in overnight because I can't leave nothing else. This guy, 824 by Craftman, just like this donor one. Same thing, it's a clone. It's an old clone, but I suppose The engine's supposed to be nice. Everything else needs work. Wow. Yep. I guess like you see, I don't have much paint to remove off of this. Whatever. It's a donor. I'm not sure what this story is about, but it was made for a square muffler, and they put this ingenious thing. And of course, it's warm enough for George. Warm enough for me. I took the front end of this guy and I fitted it on here. This didn't get much loving. It got flap discs. It got thrown real quickly. A etching primer, and then I put my sides, original to this machine, on here, and that's it. It got thrown in the heat pile back there, and it's been there ever since. I coupled it this morning. I was hoping that it would fit. My luck, it did. So I've got this craziness is supposed to be, anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's supposed to be every 2. I knew who done it. Anyway, whatever. I'll correct it if I can. The tank, I'm going to pick up some, well, I did show it a little bit. You could tell I didn't fuss. I just want to see if it was going to stick. And it did. So I'm going to remove this. Remove the shut off there. Take that away. Give it a quick sanding. All that loose stuff. And then I'll shoot it and then put it back on and hope that it doesn't fall off. Hey, Phil. Okay, so this is what's going on. Yeah, there's not much else to do to it there yet. And the auger is back here. It's been, well, let's just say I didn't put much loving into that, but I at least got a couple of coats of paint on it, so it'll protect it from what's supposed to be. This guy, as you see, that and a little bit of time, but it's so time consuming. Doing everything is like, especially when I was working there, it's like super busy. Don't have time to do anything. When you get home, you're burnt. This guy have nothing to do except for an oil change, put a new auger belt on there, which I didn't get, but I will. I gotta check the friction disc once the engine comes off the mount, because I do have a little bit of painting to do in there. So for that to happen, the tires are gonna come off, and you see the chains are properly mounted on this guy. And just for I'm gonna buy a new spring for the drive, and that's about it. The quick cleanups of the outside of this here. Get rid of the dirt, the rust. Give it a once over, and that's gonna be that for this part. I had a little bit of rust there on the this part right here, so I brought that down to the middle a month or two ago. I shot it with epoxy, and there I gotta remove this bolt, which has to I gotta take all this shifter linkage apart to have a clean surface. So that's the word on that. That's the pulley for the auger. I don't even know where I put the belt, to be honest, but nonetheless, it's not going back on. I put a new one every year or so because it wear on the edges, as you know. So that engine, I don't know. This guy, this morning, I took the plug out and I fogged the engine, or the top of the piston, quite a bit. And better not stand you up, you're gonna fall and break. I don't have a pull cord. I do, but it's hanging up. You can turn it freely by hand. The motor's not locked up at all, so, which is good. They're very good. I got another one back there I could have used, but I'm gonna take it, both motors out of both blowers, and once I clear the top of that, then it'll be fine. I'll have 2 spare ones. Did the feet. Oh, I didn't do this side. Okay, well, that's what happens. Did I do this side? Nope. Okay, I just got the outside to do. What a pain in the butt, but they cleaned up pretty good. I mean, it's not perfect. Their feet. Their feet. Yep, I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking after this. 1977 and in 1995. And I know I got a chute there. I just gotta put my finger on it to prep it. But yeah, fall 2020, right? I gotta get my budding gear. Have yourselves a good day, guys. Thank you for viewing. I got some work to be done. Later.